Hey everyone, thank you again for visiting the channel. Why I'm still bullish on crypto, even though we're sort of in a roller coaster, even though things go down, way down, and then it goes back up again, and then it goes back down. Currently, of course, everyone knows by now that we've lost a lot of money in crypto, and not only crypto, but also in the stock market. So that is no way, no reason to jump ship, right? So things go down and then things go back up. And if you remember in 2020, that was one of the best years for not only crypto, but also definitely for the stock market. A lot of people made a lot of money in 2020, depending when you bought in. And then 2022, it continued to go down and down and down. And some companies were down 50, 60%. If you look at the price of Etsy, Carvana, and all these other companies as well, it's gone down. But as an investor, as a long-term investor, that's basically what you have to plan for these things. So I am bullish on crypto, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin, because well, when I look at the before I buy any crypto, I look at, well, what is the real world use of that cryptocurrency? So what are they doing? Are they just trying to take your money, just to say, okay, well, we have a coin? No, we have to see, well, how is it going to change people's lives? And one of the reasons I'm confident about Ethereum is because Mark Cuban is also um, bullish on Ethereum as well, and of course with Bitcoin, there's only going to be, I think, about 19 million Bitcoins ever. So at one point in time, that's all you're going to get. You're not going to have anything else. And that's the reason for that, is that's why a lot of people, they have predicted that Bitcoin will be $100,000 at one point in time. It'll be $200,000, but that could be years down the line. So in that sense, I can understand and I can believe that. But with Ethereum, with smart contracts and with everything else you can do, I think Ethereum has the better advantage of making the bigger difference, right? Because when you're dealing with smart contracts and with so much fraud in the cryptocurrency, even now, because you're seeing people are getting hacked, people are being scammed for hundreds of millions of dollars. But if those cryptocurrencies, if any one of them can make someone's life better, then that's going to be golden. And of course, and I believe that the US government will back it up. And of course, as they work on regulations and as they, try to make sense of all these things and try to pass laws and implement policies in order to safeguard the citizens and not only the US government, but also international government. So I like it. And one of the reasons too, I was early on for XRP is because money transfer. So I use Western Union. And for me to send money Western Union, I just thought this was ridiculous. Um, they were charging so much with the fees. So if Ripple, in my thinking, could make the money transfer transactions way cheaper, maybe cost cents instead of dollars and a few dollars here and there, it would be beneficial for everyone because you're saving people money. And it wasn't, and that's why I did whatever I could in order to buy Ripple from the beginning, XRP from the beginning. And of course, now we see the with the SEC and all this other stuff in court with the SEC. But I just think that I believe not only in Ethereum but also in crypto, and that's why I've decided to continue to stay bullish on crypto, even though it has continued to go down. And another thing too I like is crypto.com. So I look around. Um, One specifically is the stadium. I think it was the Staples Stadium that crypto.com bought the naming rights to, and I think it's 20 years they bought the naming rights to that stadium. and for $700 million. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, that's a good idea. So they're getting their names out there, and they also have some other sponsorships that Crypto.com has bought into. So that's one coin that I'm like, okay, well, it looks like they're doing something, right? Hopefully, it's not a Yahoo, and it's not one of these .com companies early on that eventually went under. We're hoping that it is Amazon-like company, cryptocurrency company that's going to be here for the long haul. Investing is not for the faint of heart, right? So you have to be able to weather the different seasons of investing. So one year you're going to have your ups, and the next year you're going to have your downs. Overall, as a long-term investor, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10, 15 years, as long as it goes up, and some companies, they do have dividends, which, which is good, like Apple and some other companies as well have dividends. But as long as over the long haul, these cryptocurrencies, these stocks continue to go up, then I just think that it's beneficial. But it's really something to consider, and that's, for me, from my point of view, and I think that's what makes someone a great investor, because you're not only buying for the short term. Long-term investing will always pay off.